Hello, chapter 21 of The Sorrows of Satan by Maria Corelli, where I am about halfway through this chapter and I'm about halfway through the book. I just hit over 51%, it says on my Kindle here. So I'm probably going to try and stop after this chapter and do a review of what I've read so far. I think it's a good point. We're just kind of like up, up, up. He's getting more and more miserable, but we're probably we haven't gotten really to punishment. We've just gotten to kind of wearing down, him being just kind of like meh, meh. And really, yeah, at this point, he's as he says at the beginning of this chapter, my preparations for marriage continue to pace. It's like, fuck, did you not have the same meet with Sybil that we all saw? And indeed, within the chapter, Sybil, they're very, very busy getting married, so they hardly ever see it. They have a couple hurried minutes where they chat each day. It's basically, yeah, and she offers her lips up to me, not because she wants to kiss me, but because, it's your right to, you bought me. That kind of very kind of indifferent thing. Doesn't like Romano's give to her, which is this kind of very sexy girdle that moves when she moves, that's got kind of a serpent thing on it with like lots of jewels that he does not like, but everyone else likes it, so I can't say anything about it. What's her name? The American, Chesney, Diana Chesney, the plucky American, gives her a statue of Psyche, which Sybil says, "Oh yes, because I don't have a soul, you've given me a statue of a soul." Very good, and kind of laughs and says it so coldly that Diana's just like, it's like it reduced her to tears. It's just like, you're marrying this chick, dude, and this chick who's made it very clear, you're just buying me. This is a transaction. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. This is gonna really go well. And he's insisted on signing over half of his fortune to her without any restraints, anything at all. So, I mean, it's harder to get a divorce at this point, but just signed over half his money to her. So it's good self-destructive thing there too, dude. I guess maybe you're just absolutely surrendering. So, well, you should just signed all your money over to her, and then she could just tell you to fuck off and take your money and walk away, and you'd probably still be happier. His book is just sinking without a trace. It didn't touch the public. All the fake kind of puffery didn't do anything. He got to spend a lot of money and have his name in a lot of newspapers, but nobody wants more from him. Nobody wants more from him. So that kind of thing. He's also getting kind of removed from the whole Grub Street, because he's definitely ascending into a different level of stratosphere. So, the reviewers aren't particularly as interested in him, because they know they're not going to be any more review dinners. You're not going to write anything more. You're a spoiled rich guy now. And he makes a point of saying, I have all this money and I never used it for any good. I never helped anyone out. Didn't help out penniless writers. Didn't help out the poor. Talks about a curate who comes to him and says, like, we've got all this problems. And he could have, like, basically, and the curate himself looks like he's poor as dirt and, like, malnourished. And he's like, oh, he gives him a sovereign. It's like, I think he says, like, I give 10 guineas to someone. It's like, I could have easily, that's the same as like someone else giving them 10 pence. It's like, it's nothing of my wealth, but I get thanked for it anyways. And the curate indeed says, God bless you. Thank you, sir, for when he gives him the sovereign. But, does make the point of saying, like, really need to help these people, because at some point they're not going to take it anymore. And that's going to be bad. That's going to be bad. So, there's that as well. So now we're getting on. What is he spending his money on instead? Or what his other gift? Romanos has given him a gift. He's given him a horse, Phosphor, who is going to like it's like, he asks him, his apparently Emil will be the jockey that in the Derby, the big famous, it's like the Kentucky Derby would be in the United States. It's the Derby of the thing. He's talking about a prime minister's horse is going to be in it. And he's amazed when he finds out from Lucio that his dude, Emil, the really creepy servant, will be the jockey. And he says, "Good heavens, not possible. Can he ride?" "Like the very devil," responded my friend with a smile. "He will ride Phosphor to the winning post." So that is where we end this half of chapter 21 of the Srrws of Satan, where it's just like, yeah, it's all fucked. It's all really, really fucked. And I assume we're going up, 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 and then we're gonna go down, 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 down. I mean, it's already miserable. It's like he doesn't get the hookers and blow and fun stuff. It's like it's pretty miserable right from the start. Of like he doesn't have any material wants, but everything else is sort of damaging his moral character, his being able to have a relationship with a woman. It's just like I'm buying a woman. His art. He even the book that didn't succeed that he did write when he was in the want. It's like even that doesn't succeed. He just doesn't have that. Doesn't have whatever that is, which not everybody does. But you could try, but you can't try anymore because he's rich and doesn't give a shit anymore. So yeah, that's where we're at. And we've been well, okay, I'm starting to review the book. I'll do that in another video, more videos later.